guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to another video. So I apologize for not uploading for the past couple weeks. I'm still trying to get a hang of getting back into video making and just trying to get back into our normal schedules since the holidays. So yeah, it's been a little crazy, but hopefully things will start to kind of get back to normal in these next couple weeks. Okay, so for today, I wanted to redesign my character Kiki that I did I guess it might have been 2017? It might have been 2017 I made her, I'm not really sure. But she's kind of outdated, and I kind of wanted to just update her into more of like how my art looks now. I don't really know if I accomplished that in the end. I probably would still keep her the way she is, but it was kind of fun to like change her up and put her in a more realistic style, even though it's not that realistic, but it does change like how she looks. So here I was making some notes of exactly what I wanted to change in her. So pretty much what I did was, after this, I got a couple references for koalas, and I pretty much did some reference drawings of koalas. I think I did 3 of them, and then I picked like the pose that I really liked of the koala from the reference and just drew her like that. And I don't think it turned out terrible. I actually kind of liked the first koala that I did. I wasn't quite sure of how the face looked at the start of it, but it was kind of interesting. So yeah, koalas are actually really interesting to draw. They're kind of difficult because they have such a round head, and it's almost like a teddy bear, but they're not. Sometimes I hear them called like a koala bear, but they're not actually bears. So it's kind of hard to like think about them as a bear and like relate it to like the koala. Anyway, it's kind of difficult to just kind of map out the shapes and everything to get that more realistic koala shape, if that makes any sense at all. The mouth was definitely something that was really difficult for me to figure out. That this is the first try that I did. I ended up erasing it and redrawing it. It's just like the shape of it. It's very interesting because the nose is like the top part, and then you have like the bottom part, which is the mouth. But it was kind of interesting to figure out. I think I did figure it out at the end of it, but it definitely took me a couple of tries. So yeah, I definitely should have drawn a lot lighter when doing that. The face turned out very creepy. I kind of like it now. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed this, but I don't know. Something happened with that face. I don't know. It's very interesting. But yeah, the pose is actually pretty easy to do because he was like sitting down, and it was pretty easy to replicate and then like redraw it into like Kiki's character. So yeah, sorry, I was kind of out of frame here. The camera is way above me, and I don't often look to see exactly where things are, but I think I do move it up a little bit. So yeah. The second koala that I did not turn out very good. It was kind of a weird positioning. You can see it over there in the left corner. But yeah, I didn't really like how it looked. It was very strange. I did like how this one turned out a little bit better though. I think I finally figured out how to draw the mouth. You can see it looks so much better here than it did previously, and the eyes don't look near as angry. So I thought that was a win for me. So after I got done with drawing my reference sketches, I then moved on to trying to figure out how to draw Kiki in this more realistic-ish style. This took quite a while, and I did several different sketches that I don't really love, but it did help me figure out what I wanted the character to look like. Just because bouncing around a couple ideas with like playing with the nose and playing with the mouth, it just kind of varies depending on what I'm wanting the character to look like. So yeah, this definitely took a couple tries to do, but actually I'm pretty happy with the final sketch. this is my favorite one, and I think what helped was I started drawing Kiki's body like I normally would, and then I started filling in like the little pieces and everything, and I think this really helped, and then like incorporating some of the other designs that I used, and I really liked how the sketch looked. I thought it was really cute, so I kept her simple eyes, and then I did a little bit more of a detailed mouth and nose that I thought fit like the more realistic style. And then I also included her bow later. And the sketch, the pose that I decided to do, like I said earlier, was from one of the reference drawings. I think it was from the first one. And it's very simple to draw, and actually I really like how it ended up looking with the sketch here. And I thought it turned out really cute. And it's just like a very rounded pose where she's like sitting, her legs up against a little tree branch, even though I don't think I ended up drawing the tree branch in the sketch, but yeah, it's there in the reference drawing, so yeah. Also, while drawing her here, I was trying to figure out how to like draw like the fluff on her body, because when you look at a koala bear, they've got these like really thick layers of fur, and it's actually really pretty, and looks really soft. So it definitely was it was difficult to draw, because one, I've never drawn fur like that, and I just wasn't quite sure how to draw it, so I ended up just like shading where it would be. So it probably isn't the best looking fur in the world, well, in fact I know it isn't, but it was definitely a challenge when trying to draw her. And now I'm moving on to the more finished illustration. I did want to color her. I don't love how the end result turned out. I do enjoy the sketch that I just showed you guys previously more. But yeah, it was definitely fun to do. And it was actually kind of in a rush because my camera card was running out of space because I've been doing this for 3 hours. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge because I ended up having to stop the video and then go to the computer and like upload all those footage, like all the video footages, which actually took a good little while, and then I had to go back to the drawing and then finish it up. So it was kind of weird, but yeah, I think I made it work. And then for the coloring, I think I went a little bit too dark with the colors, but you know, it turned out fine. I do think I would have liked to have something a little bit lighter, but pretty much all my lighter grays have almost died from my Ohuhu set. I've had them maybe 3 years, I don't know, maybe, I think I might have gotten them in 2017, possibly, I think for my birthday, and then I got a bigger pack around Christmas that same year. So yeah, they're definitely on their last leg, so I'll have to see if I can get some more. But yeah, I'm kind of sad because a couple days ago I've been just like tossing into the garbage like some dead markers, so it was kind of like sad because it, like, you save so much money for these markers, even though these are really inexpensive. But yeah, you just don't want to throw them away, even though you can't use them anymore. I definitely think I went a little heavy on the Posca marker. In the ears it doesn't look bad, but in the chest it looks really strange, and I tried to fix it with a fine liner later, but it just didn't work, so yeah. I then started coloring the bow, which I actually kind of liked how it turned out. It was a little bit too, I don't know, it was interesting because I didn't really just love how it turned out. I think it's because I used 2 different marker tones and I just didn't love how it looked. I've done this before with other characters, but I just didn't really like how it looked for her. So I think that is pretty much it. I definitely will be keeping my original design for the majority of things, but it was kind of fun to like draw her in a little bit of a different style, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one.